For our Q&A session. Today's guest is Sharon Rosemaster J-Poc. Let's welcome her with a big round of applause. Hello, Sharon Rosemaster J-Poc. Thank you for being here with us today. How are you doing?
I'm having a wonderful day. How about you, Scott?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much. We have received many questions from you from members all across America. We have selected a few members who will ask you questions, and you will answer them based on your life experience with Atomy today. Shall we begin?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Great. The first question comes from Dominga Belandra. Hello, Dominga. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great. What's your question for Sharon Rosemaster J-Poc?
My question is, how do you succeed in Atomy?
Well, Dominga, that's a great question. There's no right or wrong answer to this question. One thing for sure is that there's no secret or shortcut to this Atomy success. Those of you who work hard will definitely succeed in Atomy. I have two daughters, and one's in college and the other one in high school. And one day, my older girl came up to me and said, "Mom, according to the research, our generation will be the first generation who will live worse than their parents because everything will be computerized and AI will take over most jobs." That conversation broke my heart, and it became my why I have to succeed in Atomy. This why became my goal in Atomy. I want to succeed in Atomy because I want to leave a legacy to my children so they do not have to struggle for money, and hopefully they can help other people who are struggling as well. Once my why I'm doing Atomy is confirmed, how to do this at business was easy. I know that I have to work harder and meet more people and come to meeting in order to accomplish my goal. No one have to tell me what to do because my why am I doing Atomy Business is my goal, and it motivates me every moment when I want to give up or facing a difficult time. Anyone can do Atomy Business, but not anyone can succeed in Atomy. If you have a very strong why, and this why will push you work harder, come to meeting and do a course, and most importantly, will push you all the way to the top. So please confirm your why you're doing Atomy Business. Then rest will be easy. And secondly, I would say pay the price. There's no free lunch in reality. And I must give up something to gain something, right? And I want to make a lot of money, but I don't want to give up anything. Well, that wouldn't work. When I decided to Atomy Business, I gave up two things. Well, let me rephrase it. When I decided to Atomy Business, I replaced two things in my daily routine. The first, instead of watching Korean drama, I started to watch Atomy VOD. So I was able to watch a couple of VOD every day. And secondly, I replaced my time on social media or internet to go out and meet more people. Even though it was a small change in my life, it was hard at first because I'm going out of my comfort zone. But I realized that without giving up, I cannot gain anything back. Besides, there were many things that I had to make change, but no regret. But I know my return will be much bigger than what I gave up. Thank you for the question.
Thank you for your sharing your experience, Sharon Rosemaster J-Poc.
Thank you, Sharon Rosemaster J-Poc, for that insightful answer to that question and for participating in our Q&A today. Our last question comes from Frank Flavian. Hello, Frank. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Scott.
Good. What's your question for Sharon Rosemaster J-Poc?
My question is, how often should we train our partners on the 8-step pattern for success?
Frank, I would say as often as possible. This is a roadmap for success. And many successful leaders prove this 8 steps works. For us, this is our first time going this path. And the best way to go without loss is follow the footsteps of those who already made it to the top, right? I know it is not easy to follow, even though we know this is the right way. So we have something called 8 core, which is the mini 8 steps that you do every day to have a successful habit. There was a speech by Doug Lee, Imperial Master, and he said, if you're not doing 8 cores daily, you are not doing Atomy Business. And I truly believe that. And I emphasize my partner to do 8 cores every day, because these 8 cores were made to remember the 8 steps of success. And doing this every day, you will have successful habit in you. And I have this favorite quote by Aristotle. He said, we are not what we repeatedly do. The success is not an action, but habit. Let me read it again. We are what we repeatedly do. The success is not an action, but a habit. I really like this quote. I hope you like it too. Thank you very much for questions.
Thank you, Sharon Rose J. Park, for your edifying answer. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Sharon Rosemaster J. Park, for sharing your life experience with us. I hope your genuine responses to the questions from Atomy members will help them improve their business. We have learned a lot about the Atomy business based on your experience. Thank you for participating, to both you and our members. Let's give them another big round of applause to Sharon Rosemaster J. Park and the participants in today's Q&A session. I want to thank you all for participating in the Q&A session throughout 2021. To all the participants who have volunteered to ask questions of our leaders and to those who are succeeding with Atomy. And to thank all of the participants who volunteered to provide their experiences and answers to all of the questions. Thank you all very much.